welcome back to Vigor. It's your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. We're gonna come into it on Fiskee Fabrikk, but not with the weapon that you think that I always take out onto this map. I'm gonna try to do something a bit different. What do you mean by that? Well, hold on. Subscribe to this channel to see the stream that was uploaded from twitch.tv/JetsKillerADW, because I'll be streaming tonight at 7 p.m. EST. Go to the comment section, you'll find a pinned comment with, me stating I'm going live in 5 hours. Then when I'm actually going live, that comment will change to I'm streaming now. Click the link in that pinned comment and it'll take you straight to my stream page. Kick back, relax, watch the stream. If you missed the stream, subscribe to the channel that you just seen at the beginning of this video and you can watch it there in its entirety. Jet, what weapon are you taking out? The VZ-52 rifle. No, this is not a stress test. This is me just trying out all the weapons. And the reason why I'm trying this one out is because I don't know if y'all have watched it, but the elimination kill montage. Yeah, the final clip in that video, I was using this weapon. Then it hit me. This thing's kind of filthy, isn't it? So why not take it out onto a map that favors mid-range combat and see what I can do? And y'all know me. I'm gonna take a beeline. Well, I say a beeline and I make a U-turn right here. I'm gonna take a beeline straight to, in my opinion, the most important part of this map. The suburbs. Now I checked my map right there to see where the detector is, and right there I realized that it's behind me. That works out. So we're gonna walk into this garage right here, and there's nothing to loot in here. But listen. Now, I want to say something, because this is some like Vigor iceberg type stuff. I'm going to say this sentence and you're going to be like, did you really just say that? I'm glad I didn't have an H-bar-T for that engagement. I know, but hear me out. If I had an H-bar-T, the scope, the glint would have been produced, giving him the signal to fire. But since the weapon that I'm using has no glint, he didn't know whether or not I was truly behind that bush. Now, gunfire breaks out around me. I hear one person to my left, but while entering this house, I get pinged. We got one person to my left, and another person down there in the road in front of me. So, logically speaking, I'm looking out the left. I'm looking out the left once again. Danger knows no direction. So I got a lot of things to talk about right now. I say a lot of things. There's only two, really. I'm gonna start with the most earliest thing. Just because you fire and take someone out, that doesn't mean that you're safe for 10 meters or whatnot. That guy heard us firing, the guy I just killed. So he used his PSD to detect, not spot, but to detect me. See, here's the difference between spotting and detecting. Spotting means you see them with your eyes. Detecting means you press the up arrow on your D-pad and you see a red dot on the map, and you think that that red dot is a person. So while I was in that house, I thought I got pinged from the left because that's the gunshot that I heard first. No, there was a guy to my right waiting. Or in hindsight, it could be the guy who got shot at in front of my blue house, and he rotated to his left to appear on my right. You never know with this game. You never know any outlandish intentions. You gotta piece it together yourself. Thing number 2 that I want to talk about. How the hell did he vault leaves? Like, when I tried, it don't work. But, I mean, hey, it worked for him, so cool. But here's a true thing I want to talk about. He tried to drop shot me in the open. And I'm already behind cover. There was literally a truck to his left. There was some cover around him. If I were him, I would have rushed, not stayed put. I would have rushed. And yeah, right here I'm checking the thing's iron sights. I would have rushed to the blue house and took cover around there and watched my last known location. That's just me. But instead, he jumped the hedge, went prone in the open, and tried to drop shot me while I was basically my body was 80% fully behind cover. The only other 20% was pulling the trigger and shooting at him with this rifle. I would have done things differently. But that's just me. So right here, if you're wondering what I'm doing, is I'm checking to see if there's anybody at this time safe. And as I'm looking here, I'm just like, maybe I need to change flanks. Maybe I need to change my POV. But still nothing happens. Somebody's here. I don't need to use a PSD to find that out. But then I give up the chase, or potential chase at that, and I keep it moving. If you ever find me in one of your games, and I'm not saying like, oh, subscriber, I'm gonna go kill him. No. If you are a viewer and or a subscriber to the channel and you kill me, I'll say, you know what? Well played. Well played. Because you've seen my videos. You know how I play. And if you manage to sneak up on me and get a headshot, cool, dude. You done well. But if you find me in one of your games, I'm gonna let you know something right now. The easiest way to draw my attention to you is to repeatedly hit the damn signal detector as soon as it gets off cooldown. And don't worry, that's gonna come up. That's coming up. That's coming up. So, with that in mind, I'm looking here and I'm like, where is everybody? Might as well check the buried cache, or a buried cache spot, and I don't get lucky. It's okay though. It's okay. So right now I got a bugle on my back, and a VZ52 rifle. I mean, look, it hits pretty hard. I'm looking at the container, and I'm like, and before I even can think about finishing that statement, somebody uses the detector once again. Remember what I just said? Yeah. Plane goes overhead. The easiest way to draw me to you is to do what this man is doing right now. The easiest way. If you ever want to get me killed, do this. Because I'm not one for being a sweat player, but I'm one to teach you a lesson. Unless you really want to die, in this game, don't repeatedly give away your location. Every time you hit that detector, every single time you're broadcasting to the entire lobby, hey, I'm here. Come and kill me. You know what I'm saying? And I get, there are missions and or challenges that you gotta detect a certain amount of outlanders with a detector. I understand that, right? But there comes a point when that challenge is done, and now you're doing it because you're showing your lack of situational awareness that you don't know who's all in the lobby. And so you take the risk of using the detector multiple times. And then there comes a person like me who says, you know what? Maybe third time's a charm. Maybe third time's a charm. Let me go over here and sit back and watch. And so that's what I'm doing. That is exactly what I'm doing right now. And he could be doing it for good intention. Maybe he really doesn't know who's up in the encounter. But at some point, and I'm a huge hypocrite for saying this, but at some point, you gotta venture out into the map. Let me put it to you like this. In a free-for-all match, one does not win by sitting in a corner. And there's a container going off. So yeah, somebody was nearby. If you want to detect people, go out into the field. Make yourself a target, but don't get shot. I know, that's a dangerous sentence for me to say, but go out into the field. Do your thing. Loot. Move from place to place. You'll find out if somebody's around, because they'll shoot at you. Now, I placed a contact bomb right there. And then I use a PSD. And I'm not doing that to see where he's at. I'm doing that to make him scared. Assuming that this person is the exact same person who hit the detector 3 different times, he's going to panic. He's going to panic and run back to the true detector. The one where you got to sit still for about 3 seconds to use it. Well, not really sit still, but sit in the same area. Now, here's the thing. Believe it or not, I am at the disadvantage. Because I'm making myself a whole target out here. The guy who was last seen down there can be anywhere. And you see, I'm looking at his general location where he was last spotted at. But this is a whole field with rocks and perfect cover everywhere. This man can be anywhere. And so I called off the chase of trying to find this one dude. And I decide, you know what? I'm just going to exit. I'm going to leave. Got a bugle on my back. 2 kills to my name. And it's a pretty good encounter. But before I do leave, let me just go back here and just make sure that the dude isn't crawling to the detector or something like that. Because you never know the true intentions of any Outlander in this game. Now radiation hits. Thank God I got my music off. And so I truly do run to this exit that's back here. But you see, my dear viewers, like I said earlier in the video, danger knows no direction. I expected him to keep going up and to the right a little bit. That's why my crosshair, I was basically trying to lead the target. That's why my crosshair didn't fully go on his body. Also, this bugle's bullet velocity is pretty damn quick. So In hindsight, I should have put it on him and just hosed him down. But it's okay though. I came in with a VZ-52 rifle and a hope and a dream. Now I'm out of here with a bugle and my favorite weapon in the game, the VSS, along with 3 kills to my name. Now, was this a very loot-heavy encounter? No, not really. And I mean, I'm okay with that, but what I'm really proud of is that my awareness was actually on point. I try to make things happen. I try to force people to do something because of actions that I did, but hey, sometimes the game just works out in your favor, you know what I'm saying? And so like I said, I've already reached level 50 in Season 10. But this wasn't a lot of XP. And again, that's only because I didn't loot a lot. I mean, this was a pretty kill-heavy game. And I say kill-heavy with very, very light words. Kill-heavy is like, 4 kills. This right here was a very retaliation, opportunistic type. I didn't initiate anything. Rather, I heard stuff and I reacted. I do have episodes where I do initiate the combat. And yeah, sometimes it does go wrong. But for the most part, whenever I fire a shot, it's always at somebody's head. Because when I initiate something, I want to be the one to initiate it and then end it with the exact same bullet. Now, that takes experience to have. That mindset, it takes experience. And so hopefully, you'll gain some experience by watching my videos. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until next time, peace.